Come with me on a journey, one that transcends the boundaries of space and time. We're not just traveling across continents but venturing deep into the corridors of history, where every stone and shadow holds a secret. Our destination is ancient India, a land where curiosity sparked a quest to understand the very fabric of matter and the mysteries of existence. Here, chemistry wasn't just a scholarly pursuit, it was a living tradition, woven into the rhythms of daily life, shaping food, medicine, art, and even spirituality. Imagine a world without modern laboratories or advanced equipment, yet brimming with profound experiments, ingenious techniques, and magical transformations. Their discoveries built magnificent temples, colored vibrant fabrics, and healed the sick, a science created for and by the people. To them, the universe itself was a grand chemical reaction, and every new discovery was a step further in their cosmic journey of understanding. These early pioneers pulled shimmering metals from the earth, extracted vibrant dyes from humble plants, and transformed simple grains into new substances through the art of fermentation, unlocking flavors and medicines. Let's step into their world, explore their bustling workshops and sacred spaces, witness how they turned ordinary rocks into precious metals, and transformed roots and leaves into brilliant, lasting dyes that told stories through color. Their chemistry was deeply connected to their philosophy of life, blending science with wisdom and spirituality. This isn't just history, it's a living legacy of human curiosity, creativity, and ingenuity that continues to inspire us today. Science has always been part of our story, revealing the extraordinary in the ordinary, and connecting us across generations. So let's begin our journey into the chemical wonders of ancient India, and discover the secrets that shaped a civilization. Alchemy in ancient India, Rasayana, was more than turning lead into gold. It had two goals: material transformation and spiritual elevation. Yes, they sought to transform metals, but the deeper quest was to perfect the self. Alchemists believed purifying metals mirrored purifying the soul. Their laboratory was a temple, every experiment a meditation. The real prize wasn't gold, but inner transformation, spiritual purity, health, and longevity. Indian alchemy blended science and spirituality, making every chemical process a metaphor for enlightenment. Their texts were both scientific manuals and spiritual guides. To understand matter, they believed, was to understand life itself. This dual quest drove them to remarkable discoveries in metals, minerals, and plants. Indian alchemists were not just chemists, they were seekers of wisdom. Three legendary goals drove Indian alchemists: making gold, finding the philosopher's stone, and creating the elixir of life. Gold symbolized perfection, pure, untarnished, divine. The philosopher's stone, or sparshamani, was believed to turn base metals to gold and act as a universal medicine. The elixir of life, inspired by Soma and Amrita, promised health and longevity. These quests weren't just about wealth, they were about conquering human limitations. The pursuit of gold advanced metallurgy. The search for the stone spurred chemical innovation. The elixir linked chemistry to medicine, inspiring new remedies. While the magic stone remained elusive, their relentless search led to real breakthroughs in chemistry and healing. Their dreams shaped the science that changed their world. The legacy of their quest endures in every discovery they made. How did ancient Indian scientists achieve such wonders? What secrets did they unlock, and how did their discoveries shape the world we know today? The answer lies in their sophisticated chemical toolkit, a collection of ingenious methods and tools, refined over centuries of experimentation and observation. Metallurgy was at the heart of their achievements. They mastered the art of extracting and purifying metals like iron, zinc, and copper, long before many other civilizations. Their furnaces reached astonishingly high temperatures, turning raw stone and ore into strong, useful metal tools and weapons that transformed daily life. Distillation was another breakthrough, using clay apparatus to separate and purify liquids for perfumes, medicines, and spirits. This process allowed them to create fragrant oils and potent remedies. Calcination, or basmikarana, transformed metals into fine ash for medicine, detoxifying and enhancing their healing power. These basmas became essential in Ayurvedic healing traditions. Fermentation was used to make yogurt, pickles, and alcohol, harnessing microbial magic to preserve food and create new flavors, enriching Indian cuisine. Their dyeing skills were legendary, extracting vibrant colors from plants, minerals, and even insects. These colors adorned fabrics, art, and temples. They used mordants to bind dyes to fabric, creating textiles famous worldwide for their brilliance and durability. Each technique relied on simple tools, but the knowledge behind them was profound, passed down through generations of skilled artisans and scholars. Their chemical mastery touched every aspect of life, medicine, art, industry, and even spirituality, leaving a lasting imprint on Indian culture. These ancient methods laid the foundation for modern chemistry, inspiring generations of scientists and innovators. Their toolkit was a bridge between curiosity and creation, between the mysteries of nature and the marvels of human invention. Ancient India's chemical legacy is still felt today, echoing in our medicines, our art, and the very fabric of our daily lives. Ancient India's mastery of metals was not just a technical achievement, it was a force that shaped the very fabric of its civilization. From the earliest days, Indian artisans and blacksmiths transformed raw earth into tools, weapons, and art, laying the groundwork for a thriving society. They experimented with iron, copper, silver, and gold, each metal unlocking new possibilities. Yet, their most remarkable accomplishment was the large-scale smelting of zinc, a metal that would challenge even the most skilled metallurgists of the ancient world. Zinc's low boiling point made it notoriously difficult to extract, as it would vaporize before it could be collected. But Indian metallurgists, with ingenuity and patience, invented the downward distillation process, capturing pure zinc vapor and condensing it into solid metal. This breakthrough, perfected at the legendary mines of Zawar, enabled the creation of brass, an alloy stronger, more durable, and more beautiful than copper alone. Brass soon became a symbol of Indian craftsmanship, prized for its luster and versatility. Their expertise with iron is immortalized in the Iron Pillar of Delhi, a monument that has resisted rust and corrosion for over 1,600 years, baffling scientists and historians alike. Even today, modern scientists study its unique composition, marveling at the advanced techniques that protected it from the ravages of time, a testament to the skill and knowledge of ancient Indian metalworkers. Gold and silver too were refined with extraordinary care, transformed into intricate jewelry and sacred objects that adorned temples and royalty, reflecting both spiritual and artistic brilliance. Indian metallurgists mastered the art of alloying, blending metals to alter color, hardness, and utility. This allowed them to create objects for every aspect of life, from daily tools to ceremonial treasures. Metallurgy in ancient India was both a craft and a science, giving rise to coins, tools, and exquisite works of art that defined their society and economy. Their innovations did not remain confined to the subcontinent. Indian metalwork and techniques traveled along trade routes, earning global renown and influencing cultures far beyond their borders. Ancient Indian blacksmiths were true alchemists, transforming base metals into objects of strength and beauty, forging the very foundation of their world. Their legacy endures in every gleaming artifact, a shining reminder of a civilization forged in fire and brilliance. Step into an ancient Indian market, color everywhere thanks to chemical mastery. They created dyes and pigments from plants, minerals, and insects, making Indian textiles prized worldwide. Indigo, the deep blue dye, was extracted through a complex fermentation process perfected over generations. Madder roots gave reds and oranges, turmeric, a brilliant yellow, minerals like ochre and malachite added reds and greens. Even the lac insect provided rich crimson. Each color required a unique chemical process. Mordants like alum or iron salts helped dyes bind to fabric, ensuring lasting vibrancy. Colors held deep meaning, saffron for the sacred, red for celebration, blue for divinity. Dyeing was more than craft, it was science, culture, and identity. Their palette turned daily life into a vibrant masterpiece. Ancient Indian chemistry painted the world with the molecules of nature. Their colors still inspire awe today. In ancient India, beauty was holistic, a blend of health, hygiene, and spirituality rooted in chemistry. Cosmetics, or angaraga, protected skin, promoted health, and carried spiritual meaning. They crafted creams and masks from sandalwood, turmeric, lentil flowers, and aloe vera, each chosen for specific benefits. Hair care was a science. Oils like coconut and amla nourished hair, while natural shampoos cleansed gently. Fragrances were made by distilling flowers into sandalwood oil, creating rich, alcohol-free scents. Every cosmetic was carefully formulated for health and beauty. Even kohl for the eyes was a blend of soot and castor oil, both decorative and protective. These rituals reflected a deep understanding of nature's chemistry. Ancient Indian beauty was science in daily life. In ancient India, chemistry and medicine were inseparable, united in Ayurveda, the science of life. Ayurvedic physicians were master chemists, creating medicines from plants, minerals, and metals. Rasa Shastra, the chemistry of mercury, revolutionized medicine. They developed purification, shodhana, to detoxify metals using herbal juices and heat. Calcination, basmikarana, turned metals into fine, potent ash, basma, for healing. Basmas treated anemia, rejuvenated the body, and healed skin and eyes. The Charaka Samhita listed thousands of remedies showing deep chemical knowledge. They understood extracts, powders, fermented tonics, and the synergy of combined herbs. Ayurveda was advanced applied chemistry, focused on health and longevity. Their pharmaceutical legacy continues to influence medicine today. Ancient Indian chemistry's legacy lives on in monumental texts, windows into their scientific minds. The Rasaratna Samukaya detailed labs, apparatus, and chemical processes. Kanad's atomic theory, centuries ahead of its time, proposed all matter was made of tiny, indivisible particles. Nagarjuna's works described extracting metals like zinc and mercury. The Charaka and Sushruta Samhitas contained vast chemical and medical knowledge. Science in ancient India was a living tradition, evolving and expanding over centuries. Why does this matter today? Because it shows the timeless, universal quest for knowledge. Modern scientists study Ayurvedic basmas and the iron pillar, finding inspiration and new discoveries. Ancient wisdom is not just history, it's a living echo, reminding us of our shared scientific heritage. The adventure of science runs deep in human history. The story of ancient Indian chemistry is a story for all time.